Hey everyone, here's a special edition of the Smart B weekly update because it is Australia versus England in the FIFA Women's World Cup semi-final tonight. It's time to get ready for the match, and to find out everything you need to know, just head to smartb.com.au or watch this video. The Matildas will host England tonight, Wednesday, August 16th at 8 PM at Stadium Australia in Olympic Park. It is a sellout, so we can expect more than 85,000 screaming fans to pack the stadium out. The crowd will definitely be pro-Australian, so let's hope the crowd can get the Australian team home. We'll get the victory, and then we'll be into the finals. You'll be able to watch the match live on Channel 7 or at a lot of live sites all over Australia. This is the first time any Australian team has made a semi-final in a Soccer World Cup, so it's quite the achievement already. If they win tonight and they go on to the finals, they'll continue to break records. The Aussies have been in great form the whole tournament. They did drop a game against Nigeria. Nigeria ended up being the eventual group runners-up, so that's not so bad. Australia's last match against France was a record breaker in many ways. It went to a penalty shootout, which ended up being the longest penalty shootout in World Cup history. It was a staggering 20 shots. Our new cold hero Mackenzie Arnold, Australia's goalkeeper, kept the Matildas alive on multiple occasions with amazing saves. Courtney Vine eventually got the winning goal for the Matildas, and we won 7-6. Australia doesn't have the best record against powerhouse England. We've only beaten the Lionesses once in 6 matches, but, and this is a big but, that victory came recently, just this year, only 4 months ago. Australia actually broke England's 30-match winning streak and beat them 2-0. Sam Kerr was one of the goal scorers in that match, and although she hasn't started a game this World Cup, she's probably going to start tonight. With Sam Kerr, the best player in the world, combining with Mary Fowler and Hayley Raso, there is no reason Australia cannot win. Mary Fowler and Hayley Raso are 2 of the form players of the competition. They've both combined and scored multiple goals. England, on the other hand, has won every single match of the tournament so far. Their standout being their absolute demolishing of China, which they won 6-0 in the group stages. They did have a hard-fought victory that went to penalties against Nigeria in the round of 16. Then in the quarterfinal, they just scraped through against Colombia 2-1. Even though England was dominating Colombia the whole match, it was a come-from-behind victory, with Colombia scoring first and leading the English team 1-0 before England managed to claw back their victory and book their spot in the semis. England are no strangers to the semi-finals. They've been there 2 times before and are hoping that the 3rd time's the charm. Australia is hoping that 3rd time is not the charm. This is going to be an amazing game. We have to consider that Australia did have a much longer match against France, having to go through overtime and a penalty shootout, whereas England actually had a regulation time match. But even if the Matildas are tired, we're hoping that the motivation to be the first soccer team to make it to a World Cup final and the massive crowd can get them over the line. England have remained the favourites for a win all week. They started at $2.30 and have moved out to $2.40, while Australia has gone from $3.65 down to $3.35. The best odds for Australia right now with Neds, while Sportsbet is providing the best odds on England. As always, remember, you win some, you lose more. My personal tip is Australia by 1 goal. England will possibly dominate possession the entire match, but the Australian defence will hold out. Either Sam Kerr or Mary Fowler will score. Either way, Australia is super proud of the Matildas and everything they've achieved. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and head to Smart B for up-to-date odds and news on all things sports. See you next week.